Everybody, today we have lesson number 7, and lesson number 7 is about comments. Okay, let's jump directly to the topic and see what is comments in programming. All right, we have here comments forward slash, and also we have forward slash start forward slash. All right, comments can be used to explain the code and make it more readable. That's good. Comments can be single line or multi-line. Exactly. Comments can explain the code and make it more readable. For example, if I have code, I want to explain for another developer, or I want to remember myself after I leave, because when you write program and you not use it for example 1 year or half year, and you want to get back again to use this code or shake it, or you add another more feature or upgrade it somehow, you will forget the code what exactly was doing. So it's better to do comments to explain the code for yourself or to another developers. All right, if it's necessary, if you need to explain it, if the code explain itself, and I'll told you how later in this lesson, and no need to do comments. So as we said, we have a single line and multi-line. All right, a single line comment it starts with forward slashes like this. Forward slash, it's like single line comment. Any text after the 2 forward slashes, it will be ignored by compiler, will not be executed till the end of the line. Exactly. Anything or any words or sentence or text after forward slashes, the compiler, it will ignore it and it will not execute it. And also we use this if you want to disable a certain code. For example, it's code and the compiler could run it or could execute it for us, but I don't want the compiler execute this line of code from my whole program or from my whole codes. So I can use forward slash before this line of code to disable certain specific code, to not let the compiler execute it in my or our program. We will know all of this in this lesson. We'll practice on it. We will code together. All right, this single line comments, we will have example. For example, like this: cout object, double quotation sign, double quotation, semicolon. This code, I write comment above it. I start with forward slash. This code will print my name on the screen. So this sentence or text, the compiler will not execute it and it will be ignored. And this comment is to explain that this code, it will print my name on the screen. All right, and no need just to put it above it. You can put it down of it, or right or left, whatever, like this. For example, this is the same code that will print my code and my name on the screen. So this code will print my name on the screen and give the same results, and you can put the comment wherever you want on Visual Studio or between your code. All right, this is the single line comments. Multi-line comments is start with forward slash star and the text between, and it's end with the star forward slash. All right, any text between forward slash start and star forward slash, it will be ignored by compiler, will not be executed. Exactly, it's the same like single, but multi-line comments, we use it if you have big comments. For example, like this: forward slash star, this code down below will print my name on the screen, and it's amazing, and smile face, anything you want to do, and start forward slash. So we have 2 types of comments: single line comments and multi-line comments. Before we go to the code, which one I use, single line or multi-line comments? For short comments, like just one sentence or one line of sentence or one line of text, use single line. All right, double forward slash. If long comments, use multi-line. And now let's go to code and see what these comments. All right, this is a normal code, normal program. We take it before. It's about we read it from the beginning. Hashtag include a stream library, header files, using namespace std semicolon, that it will allow us to use cout object without a std colon. And here the code. You have 2 text here: hi, I'm Sam from pre-programming school, happy smile face, and less than inline. And here we have, this is my first C++ programming inline. While we don't have so much line of codes, no need to use inline to make buffer. Every time check the code, just /n, and here /n. All right, and let us do a comment, single comment, forward backslash. Look, it's give you directly the color green. green, which means you will now write this code will print the text down below and dot. Let us run the program. We'll see if the compiler is going to take it, going to print it for us, or is going to give us any syntax error or something like this. Build. I think the compiler will not take it at all. Look, it just printed for me the 2 lines of code that it starts from cout object. Hi, I'm Sam from reprogramming Skool. This is my first C++ programming. It just print this. It doesn't print or take it seriously. This code will print the text down. Why? Because as we say, the comments, the compiler take it as note or observation, right? Instead, you write it on the paper. Write it here between your code. This is a single line code, as we said. No need just to write it above the code. You can write it next to the code, down of the code, and do run. We will have the same results because the comments, as we said, the compiler take it as observation. It doesn't take them as a code. So the compiler ignore them and never execute them. All right, and now let us have the multi-line code, multi-line comments, forward slash start. Look, the compiler by itself give me the comment. So what between these two forward slash star, it will be comment. This code will print my name plus the name go down of the channel, and it's amazing, and dot. All right, let us see if the compiler going to take these multi-line comments seriously or give us syntax error. Run the program. It's an easy lesson, you know. What's happened? Nothing. Hi, I'm Sam from same results. Like a comment does not exist. Like this, it's not. Also, this no need to write it just above. You can take it, write it here. You can write it down here and do run, and we will have the same results. Look, whatever you want to write the comment, but it's better above or before the code to like be related to the code, and the developers, another developer understand this comment belong to this code. Above it or next to it if the line of the code is not big or it's not long. So this was the single line code and multi-line code. And in the same time, if I want to do disable for this second line of code, I can do in the beginning double forward slash. Now the compiler, it will not execute for us this line of code. Let us check it. Do run to the program. Now the compiler just print for us, hi, I'm Sam from reprogramming Skool, and it's not execute for us. This is my first C++ program because we changed it from line of code, normal line of code that compiler can read it, to comments. And as we say, the compiler doesn't take the comments seriously and take them as observation or not. So sometimes when we want just to run one line of code in our program, or we want to disable some certain lines of code in our program to see what's going to happen, or we don't need it, for example, in this time, we could do to the lines of code comment. And not just like this. There is a buttons and there is like icons for them. For example, if I want to do a comment for this both 2 lines of code, I will go here up this sign or this place, comment out the select lines. Look, directly it will make, or it will change them to comments. And if I want to erase or release it to make it normal code, I will go to the second icon, it will retain them. It's easy lesson, it's not that much, and it's not even deserve to do whole lesson about it. But we said in this roadmap, our roadmap, it's like step by step and take you sequentially, and it's communicative education. So I should put these even the stupid things too, because I know that there is also a lot of, I'm sorry to say this, there is a lot of people also that not like have a clue about these things. Anyway, with the practice, you will know how to use it more and more. And how to know the developer, good developer, the smart developer, the good developer, it doesn't put a lot of comments. Why? Because your code, it should explain itself by itself. For example, if I want to build or erase code, print for me student grades, so the variable of this code, it should to be student grades. I should to name the variable of this codes student grades. The developer after me, or me when I get back again after some months to check my code, I understand this code, it will print for me the student grades. But there is some developers, they build code or they do code that it will print student grades, but they're not name it student grades. They name it, for example, S, variable S. And after that, they do comment that this code, it will print for you student grades. So from the beginning, you can name the variable of the code should to be meaningful. So the good developers, actually their code clean and it's explained itself. But sometimes also, even if you're good developer and smart developer and professional, sometimes even you need to put comments if the code is a little bit complicated or it's a huge code. Like it's not shame or it's not bad to use comments. No, you can use comments, but if it's really need to use it, but you put comments for any stupid things, that's explaining that you're not a good developer and your code not explain itself. That was the lesson for today. See you next lesson, guys.